Hello everybody and welcome to our channel English for Exams exclusively on YouTube. This is our new channel hosted by the same team of Vocabulary TV which focuses on exam related content in English. So please subscribe for a lot of quality content related to English grammar, vocabulary and more. In this video, we are going to cover some words and phrases that derive from Latin and are commonly used in contemporary English. These phrases have, in fact, featured in some of the latest exams of law, hotel management and BBA entrances after +2, such as CLAT. The very first of these expressions is Ultravirus. Since ultra means beyond and vires means power, this phrase literally means beyond the powers. It describes an action or a decision taken by someone as beyond his or her legal power or authority. As an example, let us suppose a particular corporate has a rule that a contract may not be entered into unless approved by the board. If a company director enters into a contract without this approval from the board, the contract is considered void because the director's action is ultravirus, which means he took an action which was beyond his powers. Amicus curiae. Amicus means a friend and curiae means a court. So this Latin phrase literally means a friend of the court. The term refers to an impartial advisor to a court of law in a particular case. The word impartial itself means not biased. So this friend of the court is supposed to give his advice from a non-biased point of view. The term amicus curiae is mostly used to refer to a legal brief called an amicus brief that may be filed with the court by a party not involved with the current case, but in support of one side or another on the legal issue at hand. Inter vivos. Inter means between and vivos means living. So inter vivos literally means between the living. The term is used to describe a gift that is exchanged between living people, as opposed to a legacy, which refers to the wealth that is passed on when a person is dead. Inter vivos simply refers to the transactions done between the living. An example sentence is, the government is planning to change the taxation policy for the high-value gifts made inter vivos. Locus standi. Locus means place and standi means standing. So locus standi literally means the place of standing. This term refers to the right or capacity to bring an action or to appear in a court of law. See the judge telling the petitioner, you have no right to come here. It is the same as saying you have no locus standi here, which means you don't stand anywhere as far as this case is concerned. An example sentence would be, after his wife's death, he had no position at all to occupy his father-in-law's house. No rights, no control, no voice, no locus standi whatsoever. Corpus juris. Corpus. Well, corpus sounds similar to corpse, which is a dead body. In fact, both words share their roots. Corpus means body and juris means law. So the term corpus juris literally means the body of law. Now, law is not a person really. So if it has a body at all, that would be the books in which the law is written. So the phrase corpus juris refers to a comprehensive collection of the law of a judicial system or of a country or jurisdiction. The term was originally used by the Romans for several of their collections of all the laws in a certain field, which was known as corpus juris civilis. It was later adopted by medieval jurists in assembling the corpus juris canonici. Next, we have the term corpus delicti. Again, corpus means body and the term corpus delicti literally means the body of the offense. Corpus delicti means the concrete evidence of a crime, such as a corpse. In a murder case, the corpus delicti is the dead body of the victim. More widely, the phrase corpus delicti can also be used to refer to the facts and circumstances constituting a crime. In the crime of arson, for example, when someone deliberately sets fire to property, the corpus delicti is the burnt property or evidence that arson was attempted. El Dorado. Well, this is a Spanish phrase which literally means the gilded one. In more common words, the city of gold. The term El Dorado refers to a city or country of fabulous riches which was believed by the 16th century explorers to exist in South America. It means a place of fabulous wealth or opportunity. Here is an example sentence. India in ancient ages was known as a golden sparrow because of its wealth and prosperity. During the British rule in India, India was like an El Dorado for the British regime, which over the centuries siphoned off all the wealth and exploited the natives of the country. Viceaversa. A very common term in English. Vice means the other way and verse means to turn. So this expression literally means to turn the other way round. It is used as an adverb to mean with the main items in the preceding statement the other way round. Let's take an example. When they first met, he didn't like her and she didn't like him. Is the same as saying when they first met, he didn't like her and vice versa, which means the other way round is also true. Another example is Copernicus was the first to suggest that the earth revolves around the sun and not vice versa. Before Copernicus, people actually believed that the sun revolves around the earth. Ab initio. Initio sounds like initial. In fact, it shares its roots with initial, which means beginning. So the expression ab initio means from the beginning. Literal meaning and actual meaning of this phrase are the same. An example sentence is, some biologists say that the giraffe didn't have a long neck ab initio, which means from the very beginning. Their necks became longer and stronger as they tried to reach for leaves in high branches of trees. Another example is from a legal context. Let us suppose a woman enters into a secret contract with a person to carry out a burglary in her house so that she could claim insurance against it. Needless to say, their contract would be illegal and void ab initio, from the beginning. And finally, we have the word alibi. Regardless of its origins, it is an English word now. It literally means elsewhere. An alibi is a claim or piece of evidence that one was elsewhere when an act, typically a criminal one, is alleged to have taken place. And here is a funny example. The lawyer asked this guy dressed up as Santa Claus, "And where were you on the night of December 24th? The reply is, distributing gifts to children, of course. That's his alibi. Now on a serious tone, let's take an example sentence that shows how the word alibi is used. He was a suspect in the murder case, but his friends provided an alibi or simply alibied for him, saying that he was playing poker with them on the night of the murder. It's quiz time. Now, based on your learning of words and phrases in this lesson, try and attempt the following questions below. They are all actual questions which were asked in CLAT and other exams in the past 5 years. I'll give you the answer for these after a timer of 5 seconds. The directions are, for each of the questions below, pick the option which is closest in meaning to the given expression. And the answers are, inter vivos means between the living and corpus juris means body of law. Please attempt the questions on your screen. And the answers are, El Dorado means a country full of gold and precious stones. And Ultravirus means beyond powers. Please attempt the questions on your screen. And the answers are: Viceaversa means the other way round. And ab initio means from the very beginning. Please attempt the questions on your screen. And the answers are: Alibi means elsewhere, and corpus delicti means the body of the offense, that is, an evidence which constitutes an offense. That brings us to the end of this video. If you like this lesson, please like and share with your friends. Also, please subscribe our channels English for Exams for a comprehensive preparation of English section for exams, and Vocabulary TV, which is our specialized channel for all vocabulary enthusiasts covering advanced vocabulary lessons in English.